And I have to admit that I'm somewhat of a rational romantic. So when you look at what really creates change in educational institutions, there are a couple of things. One is shared leadership, where everyone has a sense of shared accountability for the outcomes. The other is data-driven decision making, where people really use the available data to drive instruction and make changes. And the other is a combination of high expectations, which we all believe in, and substantive social support for our kids. And I would say the same thing has to happen within our political environment. We have to become more committed to taking our diverse opinions and perspectives and coming together in some sense of shared commitment to changing the educational environment for our children. And we have to be more data-driven. There are a lot of ideological propositions being made from both sides of the House, which tend to ignore the actual data that we have in front of us, which shows that there are districts of great success in our country, programs that really work, and then there are places that aren't working. And the real question is how we use data to drive how we make decisions about sharing resources, how we use data to make decisions about how to fund programs. For example, the current administration is very eager to support charter schools and alternative certification, all of which have pockets of success, but the data really suggests that they're no more effective in the long run than students who come out of high quality traditional programs. So that's the type of conversation we need to have. And the other piece about it, I completely agree with the dialogue that we have to have high expectations for all our kids, but we also have to remember the support piece. And too often, one of the ways that we deny access to support systems is say, well, they don't have high expectations, so we're not going to support teachers in public schools or schools in high-need area. And so I really think that we have to come together to realize that all these kids are Americans. We all need to support them. And I don't think that our current dialogue leads to that type of cooperative behavior where we really do experiment with different strategies, whether they be coming out of the Republican or Democratic or other parties.